So how do you take an already spectacular Super CRV and up its game? Product lead on the Pasadena SV, Colin Sakel, is here to walk us through all of the upgrades and changes. And Colin, this is a different tier.
100%.
Different tier. So walk us through what you've done to make this just an even better motorhome.
Sure, yeah. Super excited to be here at Hershey and debuting the product. This is the first time anybody's gonna see it. So we've really just taken the already great Pasadena and taking it to the next level. So, you know, one thing you'll notice as we work our way along the side, we've always had the raised cab over, but one thing we wanted to do was really give you the appearance of a real, you know, super high-end A diesel, which most of those are gonna have that integrated awning on the side. So, instead of just slapping that up on the roof and some end caps, we actually integrate it fully into that raised cab over. So, just a little cleaner look than anything else out there. And we'll come out on a dual action as well. It's just such a, you know, better coverage, and those roof boxes look awesome, both closed and open. So
yeah, very clean lines, and you still get that nice big slide topper on top of that slide as well.
And they're metal wrapped as well, which is a nice upgrade. So, you know, just a little bit more streamlined and a little more aerodynamic and just a cleaner look when it's both in and out.
And the other thing I think is awesome on this is this paint job's phenomenal.
Yes, sir. Proud of our team on that. Electric Eclipse is what we call it.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like this electric blue. This is really cool.
Isn't that rad? Yeah, it's a really good color. And our standard stealth package too, most companies will charge you for that. But that's gonna be standard from us and fully, you know, full encompassing as well. The bumper, the mirror caps, the wheels obviously, and just a really cohesive, complete look, which we've always been really, really good at.
Now, we can only show you, because the way these are parked at the show here, we can only show you this side, the camp side, but we're gonna open the bays. Talk about how this is built on this S2RV chassis, because as I open these, this is gonna be just a ton of storage. And again, this is just the campsite.
For sure, yeah, and a couple of huge things there. So our Atlas foundation, the way the coach is built, really gives us an opportunity to do a couple things. Number one, full passenger storage.
Okay.
Not everybody has that, but the other thing that's a huge deal in this Pasadena SV is that we now have an AquaHot system. So huge upgrade, fully electric, no propane whatsoever. And that's a huge upgrade over a normal, you know, propane furnace or, you know, hot water heater.
Right,
So,
it's gonna run straight off of that tank too.
Absolutely.
Very even heat, very efficient. The other thing that's nice, especially in a unit like this with the AquaHot, is just how quiet it is when you have that
100%.
heat on.
Keeps some moisture in there as well, just much more comfortable heat. And then building also off of that chassis, the reason that we're able to achieve 15,000 pounds and everybody else is gonna be 12 is because of that foundation and build. So much stronger than anything else out there. Really, really good stuff.
And it's not just, okay, it's rated 15 pounds and you have to do the math, figure out how much you can tow.
Sure.
No, you can throw a 15,000 pound trailer back here, bam, and you're golden.
Done deal.
That's a true 15K.
Huge.
True 15K. Look at we got our fresh water there.
Of our fresh there. Plenty of fresh storage for you. Still got that full pass through there. Exterior TV that comes out on a mount as well.
And then on here, all kinds of batteries. I always like to call this the B&B, the batteries and breakers bay. So a lot of batteries, lots of solar. Walk us through what we have in here. From
so we have four house batteries that are going to be on this, and we're going to have up to 500 watts of solar.
Okay.
Controller's already on board either way, so that's going to always help out with your house batteries there. Also, what I love about that bay too is we're going to have a air chuck located in the bay, which, you know, a big Super C like this that has air. We have a lot of accessories that we run off of that, which that's one of them. The other one is going to be those air ride seats.
So great. We'll get in there and talk air ride. I do want to spend a little time, talk about the Freightliner chassis, because this is an upgrade. I mean, this is specific for RVs.
Absolutely.
Look at that, one hand. There you go.
Easy as that.
Yeah.
So we have a 6.7 liter Cummins, and it's the highest output of this engine. So 360 horsepower, 800 pound-feet of torque, all from a very low RPM. So everything that's great about a diesel engine, the high torque, and just great for towing, great for you know, getting down the road and acceleration, all that good stuff. But also we get everything from the air side of things. So air brakes, huge upgrade over a normal hydraulic system on some lighter duty Super Cs. So that's going to give you a lot better stopping power.
One of my favorite features, and I really hats off to Freightliner on this, because you get into a lot of things, even auto manufacturers these days, and I'm not going to name brands, but boy, you go to even pull out an oil filter and you're taking off wire harnesses, and that's just a simple car. You get into this, and look how open this is. I mean, you can, if you're a do-it-yourselfer, I mean, you have access to everything. You don't have to take half the engine apart to change your alternator. You can fill up your fluids. Everything is right there and easy to maintain.
For sure, yeah, being a commercial chassis, there's so many people that really depend on this for their livelihood. So that was a key focus of designing of this chassis from Freightliner, and they did an incredible job. Everything is hyper serviceable, very easy to access, all good stuff. Also, easy to miss from some other brands, but LED headlights is a huge upgrade.
Yeah, I'll throw this back down
really,
so you can see those.
We've all probably been in RVs before that have less than great headlights at night, right? So these are going to be full LEDs, much brighter, and I think it's a cooler look as well.
Yeah, Diamond Shield front paint protection on that as well, because this is the, I mean, you probably can't see it on video, but because we're standing here and the sun is hitting the metal flake in here.
For sure.
It's crazy. I mean, it's blinding. It's just, the metal flake in here, that's a great paint job.
Love this paint job to death. And you'll notice too, just the benefits of the Freightliner chassis, just so much higher. You know, probably have to get on your tippy toes to show that cab up there, which is a good thing. You got a much better visibility versus some smaller C's out there. It doesn't feel like you're driving with the hoodie on, right? You just have full visibility. It's good.
And real easy to get in up here, which is great. And easy to get in here. We'll go on in and walk around.
Yeah, before we do, you'll notice big upgrade on the door. So we're adding so many features of a super high-end A diesel. We wanted to carry that to the door as well. So this is the same door that we're going to use on our highest end A diesel product. So just feels more substantial, and you got that bar up there that'll keep it nice and open. And
probably a little better insulation, a little better sound deadening on there as well.
Absolutely correct.
All right, and as we go in,
the real ticket.
Lots of upgrades in here to talk about.
Sir.
So take us through wherever you want to start. This is your baby.
Yeah, so first and foremost, we had some people walking through earlier that were just shocked at the space that they had, and they even had 3 slides, which is normally our huge advantage. But I think the reason that it feels so much more open all the way throughout the floor plan is this big raised cab over. So nobody else in the industry really does that. It's been a huge benefit to us, and I love that we clean up the look of it too on the side with those integrated awnings. But just a huge sleeping surface up here. And also visibility, you know, having that big window at play there, and the 2 windows on the side also. A lot of companies will skip that. Having that cross ventilation is huge. It's really, really cool.
One of my favorite little features, and again, it's a little feature, but it's the little things that you guys come up with that keep people like me happy. Because I call Kyle and you, no. It's one of those when we're in here shooting a video and whatnot, and I can't reach those.
That's accurate.
Look at this.
You got to call me, right?
Yeah, I got to call you. You can reach it. I love that they're just on a little rocker switch now. It's just convenient.
Yeah, and we truly do listen. You know, we have our rally actually in a couple of weeks that's coming up, and that was one of the things that customers initially said on our first couple runs of this product was that was a little bit more difficult. So we listen and we try to make those changes. So we love to hear that feedback as well. If there's anything that you love about these, we'd love to hear it. But also if there's anything you want to change, we'd love to hear that too. Yeah, just put your suggestions and loves and all that stuff in the comments below. While I'm standing here and looking at it, nice. That comes out another little, just a little thing that makes a huge difference for people who are hanging out up here. It's almost like you planned that, but I don't know. That's another thing that came from customer feedback. So we kept on hearing at shows like Hershey that customers really, a lot of times this cab over would feel hot and stuffy. So instead of trying to rotate one of these vents to effectively get air up there, which every other brand does, we added a true dedicated vent to push air up there. So it just makes life so much easier and cooler up there. And then as I look from front to back, I mean, there's storage everywhere. Yes, sir. Everywhere you look, because this is a great rig for, I know we sell a lot of these to race car drivers. Sure. You know, because when you can tow your car. 15,000 pounds. And it's great to live in. And they want storage. If they're going from track to track to track to track, you need that. Yeah. And you have it, and it looks phenomenal. All the way throughout. And what's cool about these two is, being at this level, and we're trying to, compete with those super high-end buses. It's full hardwood all the way throughout. You're not going to find us cheap anywhere, even where we, normally could or would. It's all going to be hardwood all the way throughout. And that furniture too, a small thing, but a really nice thing you'll notice. You really only notice because our furniture in our normal Pasadena is really nice too. But when you walk from that to this, you'll notice a pretty big difference. So
it's got a whole different feel. It literally feels different.
And it's going to be Villa, so the highest end furniture manufacturer out there. Really, really good stuff. So those are just a nice little upgrade. Still going to be power, recline, heated, massage, all the good stuff.
And on an inverter this year too, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, and you'll notice too, what are we standing on?
Tile, baby.
Tile, real deal.
Heated tile.
100%.
Heated tile.
Yep.
Which is phenomenal on those cold mornings, and you turn it on, and you got that nice AquaHot. You got the walk around in your bare feet.
Nothing wakes you up more than hopping on a floor with really cold feet, right? Yeah. So we can avoid that completely.
And another thing you can use on the cold morning right here, these, I'm surprised at how much heat these really do kick out. Because when Tom and I are shooting in the wintertime, in a unit like this, that is literally the only heat that we'll have, and it throws out just a ton of heat, and it looks great.
Yeah, and there's so many floor plans now where they'll tuck that away in a little spot because it's the only place we can put it. Right across from your seating is exactly where you want it. So really, really good stuff. Also, great TV location.
Yeah.
Easy for us to forget because we do it great in pretty much every floor plan, but it's shocking how many are out there that don't have that. So we love to see that.
Yeah, and when it's down, a lot of natural light coming in through the windows too.
For sure. You'll notice our new layout as well. This is going to be the 38DX.
Okay.
So we used to call this the DA. Another example of listening to customers. Some people thought that flipping the theater seats to be a little bit more in front of the television would be a more natural layout, and then have your booth dinette across from the kitchen. So that's a change that we made. And this floor plan is just the perfect example of that. Also, you'll notice I always love to point it out just because how clean it is. No carpet, right? And that's the real deal tile on top of that too. So all good stuff.
And we have child safety tethers.
Yep.
Seatbelts here. So seating and sleeping for just about anybody you want to bring along.
Huge deal, especially with that big cab over. We wanted to give you that capability to have enough seatbelts, which is almost always not the case. So we have the two there, two in the rear facing, and then we have one in each seat of the theater, which a lot of companies actually don't even do that in the theater seats. So always going to be safe. So
on this, is it theater seats only, or is there a sofa option?
There is a sofa option, absolutely. Yep. So if you want a little extra sleeping, you could absolutely do that. But we obviously.
Oh, I wouldn't even consider. I would not consider the sofa for a second, because having sat in these, and if you go to a show and you get a chance, seriously sit in them, put your feet up, turn on the heat, turn on the massage, and you'll be like, what's a sofa?
For sure.
They're that good, trust me.
Yep.
Kitchen is that good as well. I mean, you got a lot of room. And that's the other thing I do appreciate about the design of this is, even if the TV's up, you still have a little extra counter space here if you want to use it for that.
Absolutely correct. Ton of counter space, and also easy to forget, having some power up here for accessories, coffee maker, whatever it is. So we have the big power tower here. Wireless charging actually on the top of that, but also you have 110 and your USBs. And I'm always forgetting cords that have both the USB A and the C. It really protects you there. No matter what cord you have, it's going to work. So,
and another little feature, which is great, this just pops right out. You can take it outside.
110 power, cooking some smelly fish, take it right outside, right?
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Convection microwave for all the baking. And it's one of the things that people are, I'd buy it if it had an oven.
Sure.
If you've ever used an air fryer at home, that's essentially cooks with swirly hot air. Convection microwave cooks with swirly hot air. I mean, you have the air fryer button down there, so you can do the same things there. Crispy nuggets in there.
Big time.
Right? So you don't need to fire up the oven and heat it up. This works fantastic.
And while we're on appliances, one huge deal on these, and this is on our normal Pasadena as well, and I walked a lot of units at the show, and it just shocks me how many units are at this price class that are going to have a top door and bottom door, little 18 cubic foot refrigerator. This is going to be much bigger, and then having the indoor water and ice is just such a great thing. Really, really nice. And another thing too, now that we're full hardwood, we got the full pull-out pantry there. Just a nice upgrade over the shelving that we normally will do. So,
and it was locked into place too, so
absolutely
staying nice and secure.
Not going to run out on you.
bath and a half model in here. We have our half bath in here, so this is everything you need for the people up front.
Absolutely.
Nice guest room. Again, you have the nice tile. The AquaHot on here. I mean, once you're plugged in to your city water at camp, you're gonna get just endless hot water.
Endless hot water. I love AquaHot to death for all those reasons. It's really, really good stuff. Also pocket door as well. So effortless not only now, but when you're going down the road, very, very easy to get into. So with all these slides and square footage and space, it's nice to be able to still do that. Full egress when you're going down the road. It's the best part about owning one of these things.
Rapid Camp Plus, controlling everything from the main screen or the app.
Yes, sir.
And keeping you fresh.
There
Washer, dryer.
Not an option, it's standard. Comes with every single one of them. So great thing to have, and stackable too. There's so many companies, even at this price level, that force you into a combo. It's great to have. Really, really good stuff. And king size bed. Every single one of our Pasadena floor plans and Pasadena SV floor plans is going to be equipped with a king size bed on that tilted view mechanism. So gives you that nice ability to read a book, watch TV in bed, and then doubles up our storage across.
And not only that, is if you're coming in and out and you're in and out for the day, look at the room that this creates when it's up. So it's very roomy, it's very homey, it's not, oh man.
Oh yeah, got shuffle around it.
No, look at it, tons of room back here, tons of room.
Space on space.
I love the little secret storage.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a little thing, but it's one of those things where you can never have too much.
Absolutely.
If you have an empty bay, that means you didn't buy enough stuff at your last trip. You need to buy some more things and fill up the storage.
That is accurate.
And we get into this massive rear bath back here. Rear bath setup is just a pleasure to have. I think no matter what motorhome you have, whether you have a small Class C or you're in a big Super C like this, I think a rear bath is really hard to beat.
Yeah, and even back there, where most companies are going to cheat and run a press top back there, that's going to be full solid surface. So we don't, even the little bedside tables, it's all going to be solid surface back here. Great size shower, and also unlike a lot of A diesels, you don't have that step up in the rear. So definitely for me, that's a little bit taller. If we want to do the full test, we can.
Hop on in there. We know you can fit 6'5" Colin.
Oh yeah. And we love this being on a mount as well. It just gives you that extra height there. I'm perfectly comfortable. I don't have to duck. I don't have to, like most hotels that I'm at, I don't have to worry about that. It's easy enough.
You have the sliding glass door. You still have light coming in through your emergency exit window.
Fully molded fiberglass too.
Couple things I want to point out. Well, again, just as I'm seeing them, we've added pucks to the nightstands on each side.
And then same deal, like we were talking about, forget the cords, you can do it wirelessly, or pop it up and you got your USB-A connections there. So,
which is handy to have because like I packed my duffel bag full of cords that we have out here. And of course, I don't have, I don't have the USB-C to USB-C. I have the USB-C to A, and that.
Exactly right.
I may or may not have something plugged in another unit here at the show right now with one of my USB-A cords.
I love it. That's what they're there for.
So what else can you tell us about this Pasadena SV? Because these things are just fantastic.
Yeah, it just doesn't hold you back from anything.
Yeah.
That's what we love about this product. Just exemplifies all of the things that we love about the normal Pasadena. 15,000 pound tow, the triple slide, all three of our 38-foot floor plans are triple slides. So you have a ton of square footage no matter which direction you go, whether it's the bunk, the single bath, or what's really cool is not a lot of companies will go shorter. So we actually have a 34 available, which I'm sure we'll do a video on at some point.
Oh, we will.
100%.
We will, because you are a wealth of information, and I appreciate you taking your time to do this, because whenever we do these, I always walk away smarter about the product that we sell. So I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Great to be here. Thank you.
And you should learn about these too, and you can do that right now by visiting thormotorcoach.com and building your own.